class, welcome to lesson 4. In our previous lessons in COM 100, we have talked about the communication process, verbal communication, and nonverbal communication. And now we're moving forward to our unit on group communication. Small group communication is extremely important because throughout your life, you'll be working within small groups at your home, in your private life, in your relationships, at work. So small groups are a really important part of our lives, but we often struggle with small group communication, particularly if we're from an individualistic culture, because we're used to doing a lot of tasks on our own. I wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up about the assignment this week. For this week, your assignment is worth 50 points, which is twice as much as the normal assignment in this class, and it probably takes about double the time. So I wanted to give you a heads up early in the class so that you have enough time to prepare for the assignment. In this assignment, you will first be interviewing 2 different people who have experience working in 2 separate groups. So maybe you want to interview a classmate of yours that's worked in a study group, for example, and then perhaps a friend who has worked in a group at work. So you want to interview 2 different people that have 2 different group experiences. You're going to interview them following the questions that are listed in the assignment, and then you're going to answer the 5 questions about the interviews that you did. You do not have to turn in the interview answers, but your questions 1 through 5, your answers to those questions should reflect those 2 different group experiences. So you'll be asked about the 5 stages of group formation and maybe what types of groups that they are in, the communication patterns that you see. So be careful of those questions. Make sure that you are answering all parts of the questions and that you're setting aside time to interview 2 different people about 2 different group projects. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Like I said, I check in several times a day to make sure that all your questions are answered promptly so that you can move forward with the assignment. Just make sure that you're keeping enough time this week so that you can do those interviews as well as the assignment. I know group communication can be kind of a difficult concept to grasp, but you do it every day, and once you're more familiar with how a group communication experience looks, you'll start to see that these concepts are seen in your everyday life. Please reach out with any questions. Good luck on lesson 4.